Hi, I'm Dr. Makin, founder of the Health and Wellness Institute of Utah. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully we'll share some information with you that will help you to understand better how we get sick. Some of us think we know how we get sick, but sometimes the body works a little bit different than the way we think it does. Okay, first of all, we want to ask a question. What does it mean to be healthy? Okay, the World Health Organization defines health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. What does that mean? Well, it means that health means total balance in different aspects of our lives. Okay, as is the key with any key to happiness in life, balance is the key to health as well. Okay, and not merely the absence of sickness or symptom. Okay, so let's move on. So proper balance equals health. This is what we call the triad of health. There are three main aspects of your health. There's a chemical, an emotional, and a structural side of your health. As long as everything is working properly and in balance, you yourself will be healthy. Okay. Good examples of the chemical side would include nutrition, other blood chemistry and things that happen inside the body. Emotional, pretty self-explanatory. And structural would be like your muscles, bones, the structural, the organs, the structural things to do with your health. So imbalance in any of these equals a lack of health or sickness. So balance equals health and imbalance equals sickness. Pretty simple. So too much or too little of any of these three things is going to cause an imbalance, which is going to cause us to be sick. Okay, so we have to ask the question, what controls and regulates our health or balance in the system? Well, there are two main systems. Hopefully you can see this okay. This first one says the nervous system. The second one says the meridians. Okay. The nervous system is comprised of your brain, your spinal cord, and your spinal nerves. Okay. The meridian system contains 14 main meridians with over 1,000 acupuncture points. These two systems are energetical systems which control function in the body. They recognize anything that's going wrong with the body and send the appropriate signals to fix what's going wrong. Okay, so as long as these two systems are working properly, you will have proper healing and adapting in the body. Everything will work properly. Everything will be in balance and you will be healthy. Okay, what we have over here is life. Life happens, right? In life we're exposed to different toxins, allergies, stress, accidents, injuries, dehydration, poor nutrition. Lots of different things will affect our health, and the way that it does that is by acting as interference to those two systems. Okay, as you can see here, these things will interfere with healing and adapting in the body. They slow down how well the meridians and the nervous system can keep those things in balance. Okay, so they cause an imbalance in the body. So as you can see, you will go from this perfect little triad down to an imperfect triangle or imperfect balance. This is a state of dysfunction. Okay, as we go from balance to imbalance, the body goes through a state of dysfunction where things just aren't working right. Okay, if things continue on that path, they will then move from a state of dysfunction down to a state of disease, or what we would consider a condition. Okay, so first we have health, proper balance. Then we have imbalance, which is dysfunction, things are dysfunctioning. Things continue on, then we have a disease. Okay, so it actually goes through three stages. As you can see, as we move from dysfunction down to disease, that is actually where we're going to notice our symptoms. As you can see over here, symptoms will not show up until you've had dysfunction for a certain period of time. Sometimes that period of time is relatively quick, like an auto accident. That's going to be a very quick stage of dysfunction. But most of our conditions are what we call chronic conditions, where we're in a state of dysfunction for a long period of time. Okay, so where should we focus our treatment? Should we focus on the symptoms? Should we take medication or pop an aspirin, get rid of our headache? Should we focus on the disease or the condition? That sounds a pretty good idea. If you have a disease, like to get rid of that particular disease. Or should we focus on the cause? Okay, let me show you what I mean. If we focus on the disease or the condition and take that away, we still have dysfunction in the body. Okay, if dysfunction remains in the body or imbalance remains in the body, this disease has a high percentage of coming back. Okay, If we focus just on the symptoms, we still have a disease or dysfunction, either one, whichever state we might be in. But if all we focus on is the symptom, we still have this imbalance. Those symptoms are likely to come back. Okay, that's why usually when you're on medication, it's something that you have to take for the rest of your life. What about if we focus on the interferences, the stressors, the things that are causing the imbalance? The way that we focus on those is through getting appropriate treatment through a professional healthcare provider, or also through making very important lifestyle choices. Maybe eating the better of the foods that you have to choose from. Let's see what it would look like if we take care of this interference. If we take care of this interference, we can actually restore healing and adapting to the body. The body knows how to heal itself better than any medical doctor out there, or any trained professional, myself included. The body's just so intelligent, and there will really never ever be a replacement for the healing power of the body. So if we can just restore that healing and adapting power of the body by removing the things which are slowing it down, the body will actually go through a state of reversal where it will reverse through a lot of these conditions. Obviously you will reach a point where you have irreversible damage once you get down into the diseased and conditioned state. You should also consult appropriate healthcare providers to help you as you do this. But as you can see here, that the body is capable of actually reversing itself through these different stages, taking away the disease or the condition, the symptoms, the dysfunction, and restore you back to proper health through balance, through balancing things out and removing those stressors and that interference. Okay, but at the Health and Wellness Institute of Utah, that's our goal, to educate people to make the appropriate lifestyle choices, also help them in areas that they can't help themselves. Obviously there are certain parts of your health, certain aspects that you need a professional help to help you with. And that's what we're here to do, is to identify those interferences and restore that proper health to the body. Okay. If you have more information, you can find us at thehealthandwellnessinstitute.com, or you can also call this number here at 709-9797. That's 801-709-9797. But we thank you for listening to us today, and we hope you got some value out of this. We hope you can start making some immediate lifestyle changes right now to get your body back into balance and back in proper health, and the body will keep you healthy longer, and you will save more money and more time by you taking your responsibility for your own health. Thank you.